Yo diggity. All right. So it's been a long time coming. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you. I am finally, well, I've been gearing up for a long time. But yeah, I'm actually starting back in radio. Like we have a set time and equipment working and all of that other good stuff. So I wanted to let you all know. And we're going to be testing on Sunday, so don't listen to the stream unless you want to hear me probably yelling at computers trying to figure out the broadcasting software and things like that. But first live show will be Monday, like real show, and I'll just kind of maybe do a little update on the last 6 years. So yeah, and I just wanted to let you know, so my sites, all right, I'm not a professional. I'm learning as I go by yelling at plastic. So they look like a third grader made them. I will, yeah. I don't know if you'll even be able to see. I hope. But, here, let me see if I can. I'll have to look here to see if, okay, something like there you go. Yeah, and then I got my True Essence back as well. So yeah, you probably can't see that, so whatever. One of these days, I am going to learn how to show like what you talk about and stuff. And by the way, if you're a person who has computer skills, say with the ability to teach, I need a tutor on some very simple things, and yeah, just name your price and send me an email. But yeah, so the website is ChristieAphrodite.com. So there are some other authors on the site. Yeah, it's kind of, we're building, and I'm trying to gather as much of my old work to get on there and have everything all in one place that can't be taken away with fake trademark and fake copyright by, leaders of the infinite love community. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. And then mytrueessence.net, that is where I used to do my health coaching and had my products and things that I was separated from, obviously, in my homelessness and fight for my life and all of that. So that's back up, and there's a long way to go there. In fact, everything that you see there now is going to change as we get labels and pictures, and unfortunately it's winter, so unless I'm going to go buy flowers from a florist, so I'll have to kind of wait for that and weed through things I have. But yeah, so that's an update. And I know I did a video over 3 years ago, I think. I think it was called something like why I'm never going back in radio, or why I'm not going back in radio. Because I did try, or I thought I was for a while, in the homeless radio, and just life happened, and it's like, maybe you don't want me there, or yeah, that's probably true, but maybe now's not the time. So I've done a lot of work in those years and worked pretty hard to build a solid foundation that couldn't be taken away from me like before. So anyways, ChristieAphrodite.com, mytrueessence.net, there's a lot more coming. And about that video, though, I haven't watched it in a long time, and I don't even know what comes out of my mouth, so it just whatever. But I am pretty positive that if I did a video about why I am going back in radio, that it would be for all the same reasons I thought I would never go back. Now let me explain. So, obviously at the time, and, seeing what these alternative radio figures had done to me and many others, for those of you that don't know the full story of the homelessness and disability, just go check out go to ChristieAphrodite.com and put in the search bar cyber stalking. And then go read that blog, and there's tons of links that go to back up everything. And you can see what these creatures did to me. But it backfired, obviously, because all it did was make me stronger. And it actually cemented all of my prior work, right? All the bullshit y'all thought I was speaking about healing, and all the bullshit you thought about us having the power and all that stuff. Well, guess what? Through the tests that they put me through, alleged viruses, brain blowing up, can't talk, walk, the fucking whatever. The playlists are there. I'm not going to bring all that up here, but clearly it worked, or I would not be here standing before you today. So, obviously, at the time, while homeless and fighting for my life and starting to talk and walk again, I did not want to jeopardize that by knowingly walking into a den of thieves. Yeah, so, and yeah, there's, a lot of things people don't know about stolen content, sites, all sorts of things. So they didn't just erase me with fake copyright and trademark and slander and things like that, but whatever. Anyways, back bitches. So another reason I am sure that I may have mentioned in why I'm not going back in radio is about the criminal pedophiles. Really, it's a criminal pedophile syndicate. The same thing that y'all think is only going on in the White House or Epstein or this and that. Dude, these are the exact same branches. The same. Okay, so if y'all haven't figured out now that there is no alternative media, really. I mean, there's alternative people, and but yeah, all of the people who claim to be alternative are still being funded and paid for by the same avenues that fund the non-mainstream, right? Clear Channel, things like that. So, oh, hello. Oh, all right. There she is. So, yeah, that being said, it was a right time for me to walk away, right? Some of the best advice I was ever given, and this is when I had to choose the heartbreaking choice of leaving my hometown in San Diego in 2008. Again, I mean, I had moved from there before, but obviously that was pretty traumatic. And somebody I respect very much said, Christie, sometimes it's okay. You have to lose a battle if you want to win the war. Go regroup, go, get your rest, regain your strength. And that's what I did. So I took that advice. I took that rest. I quit trying to force things. I regained my strength. Mount Olympus, yo baby. And, so yeah, while that was the right decision at the time, it's not the right decision for me now. Because with me not being here in radio, telling you the truth of the things that I have all these years, whether it's about the medical establishment, so all the things that we've discussed, then that limits the pool, right? It's not fair, actually. I felt like maybe, I gave up by, well, I don't want to compete with all the liars. Everybody believes liars. That's what they want. Let them have it. But the truth is, people are really starting to step up, and they're getting tired of being lied to. They're getting tired of having only vampires to follow. People capitalizing off of other people's stolen work, fantasy, just all that. So, yeah, maybe if I'm only one person, at least, instead of 98% of the alternative, whatever we'll call it, media out there being compromised, then, I mean, at least there's 2% maybe, or 3% of people without agenda. And, that's actually, there probably isn't anyone without an agenda. I have an agenda. And I've had an agenda all along. And my agenda was to share everything I learned along the way so that you didn't have to suffer like I did to get there. I was completely unsuccessful in that attempt. While there have been many that have learned along the way, I have also had plenty of time to see in this well over a decade here that most people are married to their illness. They don't want to believe that we have the power. They want to continue to give it away. And that's okay. But that doesn't mean that I can't be here for the people who do want to learn more and find better ways. So, yeah, whatever. I realize, I'm not for most people. I'm not trying to, take over the world, at least with this, or be some big name. I've never been that way. I don't care much about it. I just want to have a platform that's sharing the truth. And while obviously, okay, so I'm going to be on Ocelli Radio Network. That's at ocelli.com. And he is super freaking awesome and obviously an honest person telling truth and this and that. But he's, the blind JFK researcher. I can't compete with that, nor would I ever even want to. So everybody has their thing and they're honest and genuine and passionate about their thing. So now I get to team up with other people that are equally as passionate about sharing the truth in their genre. So this is kind of cool. Because a lot of us used to be on AFR before AFR was taken over. But, the agents did what they were supposed to do. And they know that I got the hard drives, dude. Yeah, you may have been able to almost kill me and make me homeless and have me run for my life and all that stuff in 30 different cities, but yeah, TikTok. Anyways, I just want to share that, okay? So ChristieAphrodite.com, and there's a listen live and chat, and then links to everything else. And yeah, my true essence. So if you miss my yummy little products and stuff. Oh, and I set up an Instagram for my true essence as well. So if you're over there and want to stay up to date. And then my Instagram, where I post my photos, is still Christie Aphrodite. Christie Aphrodite everywhere. But I'm super excited. It's going to be crazy. I mean, all of this is crazy. But yeah, I'm going to bring back any guest that I had in the past who was authentic. There weren't very many, honestly. Time tells all. But yeah, if you have any ideas or know of some random crazies out there, like people with empowering stories, dude, I don't want experts. I want real fucking people that went through real shit. Warriors, people who did something, people who accomplished something, but not oh, look at me, I'm so great. I don't want an expert. I don't want all these people that have been re-fucking-gurgitated in alternative media for the last 2 decades, dude. There is no, I'm not doing that. I'm not interviewing all those people you've heard on a million shows before. Boring. Been there, done that. Some of us evolve. And, by the way, how do you tell who's real? Have they evolved, or are they still pushing the exact same bullshit? Right? So yeah, it's going to be great, and I want to thank you, those of you who have been here along this journey, to just offer words of support and believe in me when I didn't believe in myself. Dude, I thought I was a goner. Let's get real. Most of you did. I get it. I did, right? You don't really believe. I understand why people don't believe, because I didn't believe any of this was possible either. The first time I got myself out of a wheelchair, I didn't think that was possible, okay? I didn't think escaping, none of this. I didn't think any of it was possible until I did it. But how did I do it? By believing my own bullshit. And that's what it's all about. believing your own bullshit. So when it comes to guests on the show, I will only have people on there that believe their own bullshit, whether I agree with it or not. Okay? Because if you believe your own bullshit, you're living it. And if you're living it, then you are an authentic, outpouring expression of whatever that BS is. And I'm just calling it BS for fun because, I mean, we're all bullshit, really. I'm fucking bullshit. I have said and done, like, everything I said I would never do, I've done, pretty much. Not everything, but, you know. I said I'll never smoke crack, and I meant that because, yeah, I've seen a few people who have. But, yeah. Thank you. I want to thank all of you, whether you're here to hate and slander, stalk, whatever, whether you're here to, you know, whether you're a frenemy, whether you're an actual supporter, just watching, just stopping by, just all of you, because you were all part of my path. And there's no, it would not be who I am exactly today without all of you. And some of you, through the kindness of your comments during the hard times, that's what gave me hope. You know, you'd come in to remind me, you know, when you saved my life here or whatever, and I'm just like, oh shit, and then start crying, you'd crack me open, and I'm, oh man, I guess I do have purpose. Maybe I don't have to listen to all of them and the trauma and all of that stuff. So, yep, Christie Aphrodite show. Boom. All right, man. We will see you. So Monday, I'm going to, same time slot, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. And it's going to be great. All right. Thank you. Bye.